This Tanks vlog for February 26, 2018, wrapping up today in sports. Monday is the NHL trade deadline. It's the last chance teams get to make additions for the run for the Stanley Cup. While teams like the Devils, Predators, Penguins, Bruins are active shoppers, teams like the Rangers, in the midst of a lost season, are looking to unload. And the Rangers, who already sent Michael Grobner to the Devils, today sent Rick Nash to Boston. They got a good return with getting Ryan Spooner, but the Rangers are officially calling the season, as they hope somehow this offseason they could get things turned around quickly. Nash quickly made it to Buffalo for his debut with the Bruins and found himself in a familiar position, losing as the Buffalo Sabres handed the Bruins their third straight loss with a 4-1 win. Meanwhile, Nash's former team, the Rangers, honored Jean Rattel on Sunday night, retiring his number 19, as they took on the Detroit Red Wings. The Rangers' lack of concentration at the end of periods proved to be disastrous, as the Red Wings scored late in the first period and then scored late in overtime for a 3-2 win. Meanwhile, the Nashville Predators blanked the Blues 4-0. It was the Wild beating the Sharks 3-2 in overtime. The Canucks clobbered the Coyotes 3-1. It was the Oilers 6-5 winners in a shootout against the Anaheim Ducks. NBA, which has already had their trade deadline, sees the Houston Rockets standing atop of the Western Conference. They went into the All-Star break red hot and have not missed a beat, beating the Denver Nuggets 119-114 for their 12th straight win. It's their second winning streak of double digits this season. Meanwhile, the Wizards beat the 76ers 109-94. The Spurs beat LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers 110-94, as LeBron spent the entire afternoon whining about the refs. It was the Pelicans 123-121 winners over the Bucks in overtime. Pelicans seem to play a lot of overtime games. And it was the Hornets stinging the Pistons 114-98. Detroit Pistons look like they were a playoff team, but right now they are absolutely struggling. Let's take a quick look at the NBA standings. In the East, it's the Toronto Raptors on top with a record of 41-17. The Boston Bruins stand just a half game back with a record of 42-19. The Cavaliers are in third at 35-24. The Wizards 35-25. The Pacers 34-25. The Bucks at 33-26. The 76ers are 32-26. And the Miami Heat are 31-29 in the 8th spot right now. Looking outside the playoffs is the Detroit Pistons, who are 2.5 games back with a 28-31 record, followed by the Hornets, and everyone else is just about out of the race, starting with the 24-37 Knicks, the 20-39 Bulls, the 19-41 Nets, the 18-41 Magic, and the 18-42 Hawks. Out west, as mentioned before, the Houston Rockets currently hold the best record overall in the NBA at 46-13. A half game back is the Warriors at 46-14, followed by the Spurs at 36-25 and the Timberwolves at 37-26. The Trailblazers are next at 34-26, followed by the Pelicans at 33-26. Thunder at 34-27. The Nuggets are 33-27. And outside the playoffs, looking inward, is the Clippers, who are one game back at 31-27, followed by the Jazz. This looks like going to be a very tight race for the last few playoff spots in the West. The Lakers are somehow hanging in at 25-34. Good run, could get them back in the playoff race, but likely on the bubble, about to be burst. And the rest of the division West is basically done. Starting with the Grizzlies at 18-40, the Kings at 18-41, the Mavericks at 18-42, and the Suns, who have lost 9 straight, are 18-43. The Grizzlies have also lost 9 straight. So you got some really hot teams and some really ice-cold teams out west. Today's 3 stars are James Harden of the Rockets, continues the MVP season with 41 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Followed by Pekka Rinne, who had 27 shutout for the Predators. And Jrue Holiday, who had 36 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, leading the Pelicans past the Bucks. Today's birthday shout-out goes to Marshall Faulk, who turns 45. And we take a look back to 1989, when Jerry Jones had just brought the Dallas Cowboys and made fans angry with his first move, firing beloved coach Tom Landry to bring in his close personal friend Jimmy Johnson. Check out the full story at Barstool Sports and Sports